I decided I have absolutely no idea how to start these videos. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, hi guys, or any of that nonsense. So I've noticed when I go back and like watch a few of the videos, because I'm trying to find out, like, is the video okay? Is the sound okay? Are they annoying? Are they too long? Anyway, I'm like, hi. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I have no idea. Here's what I'm going to do. I was messaged by someone who asked if I did tarot readings for animals. And I was like, no, but I totally want to now. I never even thought about it. I don't know why. I mean, I should have thought about that because I did animal rescue for 30 years. Anyway, I was like, okay, I'm so in. So in. I'm going to do a sample read to see if I can even grab that vibe, pick it up. If I could do a read, I'm going to use my dog as my guinea pig. So I'm going to see if I can connect through spirit and do a read for my own dog and see how that goes. So I'm going to be using the Animal Wisdom Tarot. If you don't know about this deck, it's awesome. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on this. 100%. I love the box. Love the box. Love the book. Love the cards. Love, 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 love. This is a new one I've just gotten. I haven't worked with these, except for doing like an unboxing review type situation, sample read. I have to get to know these a bit more. I'm not the biggest fan of these kind of boxes where you kind of have to pull them out. It's the only thing I think they kind of missed the mark on that. Also, they're doing that thing where they're trying to make them unique, so it's the seasons. So it's spring, summer, winter, and fall. Then you have to, you know, learn which one is which. I think at this point, can't we just say, you know, earth, air, wind, and fire? Like, can't we just, I don't know, that's just me. So I have to learn that whole spiel. And then I have the Spirit Animal Oracle, which is amazing. Anything Colette Baron-Reid does, I'm all in, 100%. Love it, love her, love everything. Love the box, love this box, love the cards. 10 out of 10. Love, love, love. Okay, so the Animal Wisdom deck, this is the deck. These cards are amazing. I'm not going to go through them because you're going to see in the read, but, you know, these are incredible. I edged them in pink. How cute, right? To match the flowers and kind of like the vibe in the cards. I just felt like pink is just what it called for. And I just love it. Okay, so I'm going to try to connect and try to do a read for a dog, and we're going to see how this goes. If it goes ass side up and it's a total train wreck, total travesty, I'm just going to go ahead and post the video anyways, because that will just be hilarious for all to see me do this horrific read. If it goes well, then hey, I could be the new famous like animal tarot reader. So there you go. All right, let me pull my cards out here. And then we can get started. Okay. No. Something happened to my card there. Okay. Sea Lion. 7 of shells. So shells is cups or water or motion. So there's a 7. Now 7 and a sea lion, that right there instantaneously, that holds importance for me and my family and my animals as well. So, well, okay. Well, there's a dog. Okay, wait. Okay. Let's just confirm this. How many cards? So there's 78 cards in this deck, and they're all different animals. They're not all dogs, just so you know. This isn't a dog deck. They're all different kinds of animals. So out of 78 cards, we pulled a dog. So call it quinkydink. Nope, it happened on purpose. Not only is there one dog, but there's many dogs. And 10 is karmic completion, so karma. And pentacles, which is like home, family, and dog and multiple dogs. So that's very interesting. Next we have the Hangman. Is basically what this is. The Hangman. 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we have karmic completion. Again, the 10 and the 10. And then 2, partnership. Then together we have 10, 11, 12. And that is 1 plus 2 is 3. So in numerology, 3 is communication, collaboration. And also here, Hangman sacrifice. Oh, get the heck out of town. Okay. Okay. All right. Without screwing up my video or risking stopping, hitting the wrong button, I'm going to try to lift this up so you can see. Oh, do you see that? You want to see what coincidence isn't? White horse. White horse. That's my spirit animal. So if you want to connect with me, and my dog, hello, there you go. That is spirit of freedom. That's crazy. And there's your 7. So again, that told you that 7 has some meaning for me, as well as the sea lion. We went on a trip in the Caribbean, and it's a whole thing where we went to a animal rehab center and got to hang out and befriend a sea lion. And anyways, there's a whole connection there. And then 7. And then we have the owl, which is, the owl is always kind of looked at like the old wise owl. The dog that I'm connecting with is a much older dog. I've had her, and I got her through rescue, and I've had her now for let's see, my daughter I think was 5. My daughter's almost 20. So for a very, very, very long time, and she was a few years old when we got her. So yeah, we have an older dog. So wise old owl. She's very wise. She's been the caretaker. She's helped me do some rescues, this dog, and helped with other pups and other things. So that's crazy. And it's a 9. That's completion. Oh, that scares me. Completion. She's not complete. She's not done. She better keep living. So I can't live without that dog. Okay. So automatically, I can tell you this. Automatically, I'm impressed because there's this, right now we have the 7, and then the 10, which is karma, and then we have the dog, and then we have sacrifice. So this dog knows the sacrifice that I've made for her, and oh, God. Man. Okay. I don't know why I'm just all of a sudden starting to cry, but sacrificed for her to save her life several times. And so that means that, like, she sees that sacrifice. Okay. And also, like I said, 12 in numerology, you add the 1 and 3, that the 1 and 2 is 3, which is communication. So she, you know, I feel like I can communicate with her. I feel like she understands me and I understand her. So that's like confirmation for that. And then this is my spirit animal. So she's like connecting through me through that, which is amazing. And she's like the wise old owl. Okay. Wow. All right. I was not expecting to get all emotional and start crying through this. I thought, honestly, this was going to be a travesty and a train wreck. It was not going to work. And now I don't know what to do with this. Because it's like, I have a frog in my throat. I can barely talk right now. Whew. Okay. I was not expecting that. All right. Whew. Trying to pull it together. Okay. This is the Animal Spirit Oracle. So we'll go ahead and pull. Are you freaking? Okay. What is happening right now? I mean, I just separated the deck to shuffle the deck, and what's right there? 33, which is like the most powerful number in numerology. And there's that 3 coming in again, 3, and you don't add these together. This is starseed number. So it's like double, you know, like she's communicating with me, I'm communicating with her. And again, there's the white horse, there's the spirit animal. Freedom is yours. Oh my God. And underneath that, what? Wait, what? What is happening right now? Okay, this is crazy. Remember I just got done telling you how the 7 is, I have a connected thing with the 7 and the sea lion as well, but with the 7. And then here's the 7 and then the bee. Okay. Hang on. Okay, I know this is so weird, and if anyone's watching this, I had to do this. I had to, because this is crazy. This is not even like, okay, just hold on. All right, look. If you think I'm joking, I'm not even kidding. Not even joking around. This right here, look at that. Look at. That's a bee. That's my ring. It's one of my favorite rings. And I also have a picture, like it's on a wood board, this beautiful art piece where it's a bee and it has like a crown above it. It's this beautiful thing and I just love it. It has nothing to do with anything that anyone else would think, you know, it's just like a mother nature, like without bees we're nothing. And they're just amazing creatures, and you know, they're pollinators and they make things grow, and it, you know, I don't know, just have a connection. I have a weird thing with the bees, and I have this ring. This is insane. Okay, I just had to go and get that because I know no one would even believe that, but like I just split the deck and there was the horse. There's the horse. There's the horse. I have a horse on my wall. And then right underneath that is the bee, which is like, that's my thing. Sweet results await. Freedom is yours. God, I didn't even get a chance to shuffle these. My God, that's... Okay. That was crazy. I, like, don't even know. I can't even... I seriously can't even function right now. Like, this is just really crazy for me. Like, I did not expect this to even, like... I thought this was gonna be, like, a joke. Like, it was gonna be the worst read ever, and it's turning out to be, like... so emotional, and I'm freaking out. Like, I'm not freaking out because I'm in a way, I'm like used to this because this is what happens when I do readings and I connect, and that's why I'm really good at what I do. And, but, you know, even still, sometimes things shock me because I've never done a reading, like, for my dog, and, like, I don't know. Anyway, no one watches. hardly anybody. Actually, it's not true. I'm getting more and more subscribers, but this is just blowing me out of the water right now. I'm just really trying to pull it together. Okay, for some reason I got like a billion cards. Okay, so let's just see where this goes. All right, so we have another 3. 3, again, communication, and then spirit, communicating with spirit. Take a leap of faith. So spirit's telling me, take a leap of faith. This is happening. This is real. Believe it. There you go. Learn from the past. So my dog has unfortunately had to go through a lot of trials and tribulation in her life. So, learning from her past. I always say to her all the time, I'm like, don't you ever learn your lesson? Because she likes to be aggressive. She got attacked by a dog and she got torn in half. And she almost didn't make it. The vet says she's not going to survive. It was a $4,000 surgery, and then she survived the surgery, but then she started having complications, and the skin started to die, which there barely was enough to even close her wounds. It was like she was ripped in half. She was torn in half. And all the skin started dying. The vet said there's nothing she could do because there's not enough skin to close her back up again, and that she wasn't going to make it. The infection was going to tear her apart and all these things. And I said, no, this is what I do. I heal them, and she's going to be okay. And she was. She made it through. She's got some, scarring, but nothing like what she should have. The vet said it's absolutely the most incredible thing she's ever seen. Okay, I can't even do this. You have to see. Okay, hang on. Teen Tines. She's all in her little cocoon over here. Teen Tines, come here. No, don't say no. Come see. I know you hate to be on camera. Can you come here so I could just see you just for a minute, Teen Tines? That's little Snick Snack wagging her tail like crazy. That's Mama's baby. They are bonded, and they cannot be separated. So they're both spayed. They're both microchipped. But, yeah, she cannot be separated from Mama. She loves her Mama more than anything. So you can see her scars. So she was ripped all the way across. So, yeah. Hi, pretty girl. Where's my beautiful girl? She's my beautiful, beautiful, perfect girl. Aren't you? Aren't you perfect? Perfect. Yes, you too, Snit. You're perfect. I love you, Teen Tines. Do you want me to take the camera off you now? Okay. So now you know who I'm talking about. And you have to kind of do the math. When I got her, she was probably a couple of years old, probably about maybe 1 or 2 years old. My daughter was 5. She's now turning 20. Okay, so there's 10 years, 11 years. So she's probably a good 12 years old, somewhere in there. And there was a little girl who looked a lot like my daughter, and she had to give up her little Chihuahua, and it was devastating for this poor little girl with little blonde hair and blue eyes just like my daughter. And they asked me if I could please take the dog into my rescue. They didn't trust anybody else but me, and so I said yes, and we met at PetSmart. And the little girl looked at me and took my hand and said, please promise me that you'll always take care of my dog, and you have to keep her forever. And I was like, I rescue pit bulls, and I don't do Chihuahuas. But I looked at this little girl, and I made her a promise that I would always take care of her dog. And I kept that promise the whole time. She ended up needing surgery. She got real sick. That was, she got sick, and that was $500 in vet bills and x-rays and all kinds of stuff. And then she had to have surgery. That was $1,500. And then she ended up, down the road, she got attacked by a big giant dog, and that was $4,000 to save her. And we I was told that she was spayed, and turns out she wasn't spayed, and she ended up getting pregnant when I took in a small male Chihuahua, and we knew he wasn't neutered, but she ended up not being spayed. She ended up getting pregnant. So another $500 in prenatal for her care. And then she had to have an emergency C-section, which was another $1,500. And she gave birth to 4 puppies, but one passed. And she almost didn't make it through the C-section. And then we had all of them spayed and neutered and microchipped and all that stuff to make sure everybody was done, except for the smallest puppy. She was having a hard time. She ended up contracting parvo from the vet's office, and because she never went anywhere except for our home and to the vet, so there's the only place she could have gotten it. They had a dog in, they said, a couple of weeks earlier with parvo, so she must have contracted it there. So $1,500 in vet bills for the little Snick Snack over here you just saw, to save her from parvo, to keep her alive. And by the time we got her through all of that and then got her well, then she was still underweight. She was only 2.5 pounds, so she was too small for surgery to get spayed, and I was not going to let her go into adoption without being spayed. She would have ended up being a backyard breeding dog without a doubt. So we kept her until she got up to weight, and then had her surgery, and they gave her time to heal. But by this time, with everything she went through, she had bonded with Teeny Tines so much that I didn't have the heart to separate them. So I ended up with 2 dogs that I never asked for or wanted, but thank God, because they're blessings. So that's why I'm so emotional. That's why I'm having, a little bit of a hard time, because I just get scared. Like, what happens if something happens? And, when people get old, you have to be prepared. And the other night I was looking into, like, what would I do if she passed? Like, what am I going to do? And I looked into something called pet preservation, and it's really weird. If you don't know about it, look into it. It's very bizarre. It's probably something people will be like, don't do that. That's a weird thing to do. But I'm worried about Snick Snack because she just can't survive without her mom. So it's kind of basically like turning your pet into a stuffed animal. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know, but it's super expensive anyway. But I was just looking into some options, like, what happens if something happens to Teeny Tines? What am I going to do? And what is Snick Snack going to do? So it's just weird that I just was, like, dealing with this a couple of nights ago. And I get concerned because, she's getting older. Anyway, I think that's why this reading is affecting me so much, and I wasn't expecting it. Whew. So now that you know the backstory, you can understand I'm not a crazy psycho lunatic. Well, I mean, I am, but besides that, she's very extra special. She's a blessing. She's a miracle. So she's got a lot, in her past. So that's partnership, and then 5 is change, chaos, conflict, that sort of thing together. 5 and 2 is 7. So again, back to the 7. Okay, do you see how it's connecting? See how the numerology is, like, really crazy and how it works? Peacock spirit, let it shine. 4 being perseverance and 6 being love. And then 4 and 6 together is 10. So there's 10. So this is letting us know this is connecting because there's 10, which is karma, karmic completion. So let it shine. You see it shining from her heart. She feels love. She persevered through all of that. And she gives love and she receives love. I love that dog so much. She's so spoiled. So she feels it and she gives it. So that's connecting. So that's how tarot cards work. That's how you get the messages across, through spirit. When you cry, when you get upset. That's spirit working through you, Okay, pull it together. So now we have 6 and 2. So we have love and partnership again. love and partnership. Okay? And there's 8. And 8 is me. I'm 8. That's my number. That's my number in numerology. If you take your birth date and you add it up, if your birth date's 2/23/1982, you know what I mean? You'd go 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 8 plus 9 plus 2. And then whatever that is, if it's a double digit, you add those two together. And then whatever single digit you're left with, that's your numerology number. I'm an 8. That's an 8. Slow and steady wins the race. So, slow and steady, she's going to go for the long haul. Okay? Oh my God. I can't even. Another 8. There's another 8. Life is a mystery. So, for her, life is a mystery. You know, you never know what's coming. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, there's an 8. And then we have the 3 again with the 3, communication, and the 9, complete. We have complete communication. Surrender now. So surrender to the fact of knowing that, like, she gets it. She understands. I understand her. I know what she needs when she looks at me. You know, when she's needing something. I know. And then 6, again with the 6. The love, the nurturing. Lay a solid foundation. So, laying a solid foundation, if you have a home and you give an animal everything, then they feel, you know, protected. So what does a beaver do? They build a dam. So one of her favorite things to do is build a little dam around herself with a blanket. She'll scoot it, scoot it, scoot it, scoot it, scoot it, scoot it. It's almost like madness because it goes on for so long. And she builds herself like this little, well, you just saw. You just saw. I totally forgot. When I turned the camera around, how she had herself in like that cocoon. You know how beavers build a dam? They swim up and go up inside of it. That's what she does. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. I am an absolute mess. Like, just I'm a total wreck. I am like crying. My eyes are like puffy. So to recap, we have that bee. So you see that. So you know that was real. You saw my dog. You know that's real. You saw her in the little damn cocoon situation. So you know that's real. You saw my horse thing going on. You know that's real. This reading was for a dog. There's the dog right there. Okay? When I first started, I told you that the 7 is important, and I can't explain why, but for me, it's a connective thing with her, and it's a 7. And it just doesn't even matter, but that's just like our thing. And, so there it is. So apparently, yeah, I guess that went really, really, really well, and was not expecting to have an emotional breakdown, was not expecting this to be deep and crazy, but we're at the end anyways, because my camera shuts off at 30 minutes, which we're almost there. So I'm going to go ahead and post this, and people can just be like, wow, that lady is insane, and I don't care, that's fine. This just happened. I believe it. I just did a tarot card reading connected with my dog Spirit, so didn't know I could even do that. Oh no.